Okay, now we're talking the Scorpion God. Beautiful. Other cards in this pack: Sinuous Striker, Ambuscade. Not really anything exciting. The Scorpion God was always my favorite, in terms of like sweetness. Somebody's got my avatar in this. Yeah, let's take the Scorpion God and run with it. Refuse Resist is not really, or nope, that's a player. Refuse Cooperate, I guess. It's not really a card. Inferno Jet is not really a card either, so we're looking at Sinuous Striker, Steward of Solidarity. Avon, I think, is probably worse than Steward, though it's pretty good too. Nothing for red or black, so which one of these would I rather have? Probably the Steward. I think the Steward's probably the right one. A little bit unfortunate that we don't get to pick up a red or black card here, but still a nice 2-drop in the Steward. So in this pack, still no red or black cards of interest. We can take a Dauntless Avon, nice combo with the Steward. There's also a Hope Tender, which is fine. Lethal Sting. Whenever a creature with a -1/-1 counter on it dies. So kind of a combo there. No, thank you. I don't want...
Friend.
He keeps, like, stepping on me, though.
I moved his foot, so we can't do that anymore.
I'm sure the people on YouTube are going to love this.
I love this.
Desert's good, but yeah, Dauntless Avon is a pretty nice card. Oketra's Avenger, also a nice one. Unlikely that it wheels, but it's possible. Ooh, now nice late Abrade. Angel of the God Pharaoh, if we did not start off with a first pick, the Scorpion God would probably be my choice, but definitely going to try to make this thing work if possible. Good black cards in the pack as well, finally. Well, okay, medium plus black cards in the pack. But yeah, let's just take an Abrade. Got our like constructed-ish cards. Though this thing probably never saw constructed play. This one did. So Marauding Bone Slasher's good. Sharpshooter's also good. I'm gonna take the Sun Scourge champion though. Just go with the white plan here. Not try to like force red-black now that we have like one playable card in each color. Don't want to forsake the white. Traveler's Amulet's in the set, so that's a way to play the Scorpion God. Could be splashing red. We could be white-black. Pick up the Scrounger of Souls here. There's also a Wretched Camel. Don't think we're going to get there on the deserts this time around, though. I could just take the desert. This is a pretty difficult decision, because I know not everybody likes Scrounger of Souls as much as I do, but it is a 6-point life swing whenever it deals damage, so that's kind of a big deal for 5 mana and 4 toughness. And realistically, I don't see the Shafet Dunes being amazing, so let's get a little greedy here and take a Scrounger. Okay, now we're looking at Sandblast, Blur of Blades, Claim to Fame, which I think is quite bad. So yeah, take a Sandblast. White is the only color we know we're playing. And yeah. So yeah, we could just end up white, red, splash black, could end up white, black, splash red, but we are trying to end up in some kind of Mardu color combination here if we want to play the Scarab God at least. Blur of Blades is fine. Late Ronos is Stalwart. I think the Hostile Desert is pretty bad. Blur of Blades, maybe. I think I should just take an Act of Heroism. This card isn't amazing by any means, but it's going to be a playable. I guess the Blur of Blades with the Scorpion God is kind of cute. I'm not sure how relevant that is, though. I'm going to take the Act. I'm supposed to be in white here, so... Ooh, okay, now we get a Gilded Ceradon. This card's pretty good when you can get the deserts for it. Second Act of Heroism is not exciting. So yeah, right now, looking at red, white, splash, black. Could be pretty strong. Cut the Scrounger, and a Blur is playable. Inferno Jet, probably not where we want to be. Probably not. Defiant Kenra now, playable 2-drop. Happy to get one this late. Crash Throughs, whatever. Another Act of Heroism. This one's not going to make the main. This card's bad, but we'll take it for the sideboard. And a Servants also for the sideboard. And a nice full art land last pick. Okay, so we're red, white, splash, black. Don't quite have the tools to splash just yet, but if we pick up one of the gold deserts, or if we pick up some Traveler's Amulets, should be able to get there. Hour of Eternity, that's not going to be for us. I think it's going to be a pretty easy open fire for me. Passing a Desert of the Fervent as like the next best card for this start. But yeah, open fire, good removal spell. Always happy to start with one of those. Ooh, a Banewhip Punisher now. Another open fire too. Man, good cards in this pack. So I don't think we're playing enough black for me to take this Banewhip. So I could take the Vizier of the True, I could take the Dauntless Aven, or I could take the open fire. I don't think Vizier of the True is amazing. And I think open fire is not really a very replaceable effect. So I'm going to see if we can wheel one of these white cards. It's pretty unlikely, but if we wheel, like if someone takes the Dauntless Aven, we wheel the Vizier, I'd be pretty happy about that. So, ooh, very good 2-drop now in the Burning Fist Minotaur. A couple other good white cards here. Maybe we'll do the thing where we wheel a good white card again, though that seems pretty unlikely. Nope, fixing yet, which is a little scary, but, you know, if someone in this draft is very high on the deserts, then whatever. We don't even need to play the Scorpion God necessarily if we end up in an aggressive enough build, but, I mean, it would definitely be nice to add some power to the deck. Okay, I'm going to take a Frontline Devastator here. It's a card I like a decent amount. Maybe the Inferno Jet will wheel. I don't even know if this deck wants it, but we could think about it. Crash Throughs, whatever, and a Moloch is also whatever, but this card's been fine. Good blue cards here. Man, 4 of them, all in this corner. Yeah. Guess we're taking a Cycling Desert. We don't really have any payoffs for it. I don't think, at least. But Cycling Deserts are always good, just about. Jared's Renunciation would be fine. Kindled Fury would be fine. But yeah, let's desert it up. Gideon's Defeat for the sideboard, it looks like. If near Deadlands now. Still no Traveler's Amulets. Starting to feel like the Scarab God's not going to happen. But if at all possible, we will play it. Okay, now a Puncturing Blow, another good removal spell. So we're really loading up on the removal. A Braid double open fire Sandblast and a Puncturing Blow. Blur of Blades is kind of removal. Yeah, I mean, it's a good card. It can kill gods. Passing a Manalith technically casts the Scorpion God. Crypt of the Eternals. Aven is better, you feel, for this deck than the open fire, probably. One of the Avens is better than one of the open fires. Yeah, I just managed not to see that. You're playing Hostile Desert in your deck. That's great. Sorry I missed chat. Apparently I was just completely focused on what I was taking here. But yeah, no, especially in this position where like half my deck is removal, I definitely wish I had some more good threats. These cards are all bad. This will take the only green card to make a green player sad. Black player is going to be relatively happy regardless. Take another Desert of the Fervent now. So there are some white cards we're hoping to wheel coming up, but I don't think that's going to be possible. I think white has been a little too dry. I hate the Firebrand Archer, by the way. I think the card's very overrated. Holy wheel, we did it. All right, Dauntless Aven in easy. All right, so I guess there is only one other white drafter. They took the Vizier over that one. There's one other good white card coming up, but I don't think it's going to wheel. It feels pretty unlikely. But that one also felt pretty unlikely, so Yes, we did it. Oketra's Avenger. Wow. Nice and easy. Yeah, this deck is definitely shaping up. Thorned Moloch, we'll take that. I hate Reason to Believe, by the way. I've seen people take it. I've seen like Numot take it pretty highly. I think it's a card that you can get to work, but it's just so much setup and it's not very easy to get it to work. Nice like Kindled Fury could make the main. The classic lose to red-white in round 3, run it back as red-white.
Classic.
Even Mind Sensor. Don't really understand how that card is a rare, but apparently it's a rare. Limits of Solidarity is whatever. Thresher Lizard's pretty good. Yeah, I guess we're taking the Mind Sensor. Just 3 2/1 flyers for 3 mana in this one, apparently. Passing Cartouche of Strength, Shimmer Scale Drake, Aven Initiate. Yeah. Bitterblade Warrior 2. Good green and blue cards for sure. Glorious End now. Now I have to take the Oketra's Monument. That card's actually good. But Glorious End. This thing is kind of like a damage doubler, and it like gives you another draw step. And it can like counter an opponent's spell. It does give them an untap step. But yeah, I think the Monument's just too good. I think this card is really nice. I think it was easily the best Monument. Monument's a bomb. Yeah, it's definitely a good card, right? Would I play the Glorious End if it wheels? Find out when we come back. Am I Saffron Olive? I think the red-white split card is terrible. Harsh Mentor is like a better Defiant Kenra, right? Technically. Splendid Agony is very good. Would I play this card? God, I love Angler Drake. Card's so good. This card sucks. The second half of it is a sorcery. Might just take it anyway. The white 2-mana tricks are bad. The Sparring Mummy's bad. Nimbleblade Kenra is not terrible. It's probably the responsible pick. But I also hate taking a 2-drop in an aggro deck that doesn't have 2 power. I'm not going to take this stupid Onward to Victory. Let's just take the Harsh Mentor. Rare draft. Forsake the Worldly. Seems like a pretty good sideboard card. Wow, Cruel Reality. Man, this is like my favorite card in the set. Next to Sandworm Convergence, of course. I think we're going to take Battlefield Scavenger. God, I love Cruel Reality so much. That card is amazing. But yeah, let's just take the Scavenger. It's a better 2-drop than the Harsh Mentor and the Defiant Kenra. And we've got a number of Exert cards in this deck, so... Compulsory Rest now. Good removal. I think Pursue Glory's bad. I think Violent Impact is terrible. Ooh, nice 2-drop for us here in the Trueheart Duelist. Definitely not the most aggressive 2-drop, but a good 2-drop nonetheless. Passing, yeah, Compulsory Rest number 2. Winged Shepherd. I do like that card a good amount. Oh, this is my only desert payoff, and I have 2 deserts. Okay, that's not too embarrassing. I forgot what the desert payoff was there for a minute. Still not in love with the Nimble Blade, but yeah, we'll take a Winged Shepherd. Start cutting some of this crap. Blazing Volley for the sideboard, I guess. Very late Charioteer. Another Nimble Blade. Could just be better than the Kenra, though. I think the Kenra, the Defiant, is probably a bit better than the Nimble Blade. God, I love Supernatural Stamina, too. Card's very, very good. But yeah, let's just take a good sideboard card. So now we got a Limits of Solidarity, which I think is actually going to make the main in this deck. Forsake the Worldly would be a nice sideboard one, and the Supply Caravan's kind of whatever, but I think I actually want this card in this deck. I already cut the tricks I don't like. Ooh, there it is. The Glorious End. I mean, I'm going to take it. Will I play it? Let's find out. Do I dare take this card? I think Mighty Leap is just better. I'm not sure Mighty Leap makes my deck, though. My deck is actually pretty good, and I don't think Mighty Leap is incredible. This is 6 mana to do that. Whatever. This might be a 16 land deck. We've got a couple cyclers. Take the Pursue Glory for the sideboard. Unburden, I think, is an actively solid card. Grasp, I guess. Okay. Okay, add lands. Doesn't even want 8/8 here. I don't know if I agree. I mean, definitely have more red cards than white. It's actually pretty close, 10 to 13. And the white cards are all pretty cheap too, except for the Shepherd. I think I want 8 and 8. So we'll add a plains, cut 3 mountains. Run double desert. I think this deck is fine. Toxic. Okay. I think this person might have been in my pod. Yeah, we're going to keep this hand. Double 2-drop, 3-drop, and plains. Harsh Mentor can just hang out there. Question is, which 2-drop do I want to lead on? It's pretty unclear. Do you have a 2-drop? You do. It's a camel. So I guess I lead on the Avenger. Maybe that was wrong, because I can make a token that trades for the camel. I was thinking about attacking, though. It was probably still bad. Yeah, I think that was a mistake. Oh, this thing can block, because they have a zombie. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm happy enough with this trade. They are not, though. Deserts hold. Okay, you get to hit me for 5. That's a pretty good answer to a card with Eternalize. Okay, I gotta cycle this, look for a mountain. That's not what we were looking for. I guess I want to block and trade now. It's a little sketchy, but don't think I win the race like this. Could be in a lot of trouble if this is like a Torment of Venom. Though if they have a Torment, I get to sack the Sun Scourge. Oh, red. Red. Not red. Okay, well, we can activate either of those at instant speed, so I'm just going to pass the turn here and try to Sandblast this thing. Yeah, opponent did not think this one through. So now I get to get the value out of the Sun Scourge. Blast you, thank you very much. Get to attack for 1 now. Bring back a 4/4. instantly punished, by the way, for um, going off of the 9/7 mana base that the thing was suggesting. Wonder and Death. So what did they get? Mummy and Bone Slasher. Okay. Well, this is pretty good for me. So I got to attack for 5. Play a desert. And we've got even Mind Sensor on the way, along with some red spells. Sure. Might be able to blow out a double block here. We draw a mountain, we like win the game. Okay, not quite, but pretty good. I guess now my play is this, and they do effectively lose the game. I guess alternately, okay, they just wanted to take it, sure. Play the Burning Fist, not worried about a Wrath. If they don't play a blocker, like even if they do, we just get to abrade here, attack for all. Open fire should be enough to finish them off just about no matter what happens. I guess maybe I shouldn't have played the Burning Fist, because if they have exactly Hour of Revelation, they can get out of this. So that could have been bad. Yeah, I mean, go ahead. I don't think this is a winning line. Oh, this only gives the bonus to attacking zombies too, so they can't even block and get anything out of it. Yeah, easy attack all here. Okay. I think I am going to try to open fire them here. Because right now, this is, like, I can discard a card and then they can sack this, so that doesn't work. So yeah, this happens, we go to their end of turn, they try to sack this thing, I just deal them 3 in response. Or my end of turn, I should say. Easy. Alright, on to game number 2. Hi. Okay, this deck is pretty good, especially when the opponent gives us 4/4 back. I think, how do I want to do this? So Gideon's Defeat is probably going to be good enough here. Active Heroism, Mighty Leap. Take out like a 2-mana 2/2. Probably just run it back like this, I think. Classic God in the sideboard.
I made it my job about 10 minutes ago.
So I have the option of cycling the Winged Shepherd here, but right now I have no idea whether or not I would like to do that, so I'm not going to. Binding Mummy. I'm going to try to trade that for the Harsh Mentor. They do have a number of zombies in their deck, which means it's pretty likely this thing gets tapped down and then isn't able to trade. Kind of an awkward spot with the Shepherd where neither mode of it is really good. I don't really want to cycle it, and I'm pretty far away from casting it. Ooh, yikes. Well, I'm going to have to kill that Lord of the Accursed. Question is, do I want to get kind of tricky with the way that I kill it? I think the answer is no. And I think I have to cycle this thing now, unfortunately. So my idea here is I'm just able to access more cheap action this way, which I think is what I want. Okay, that card. Yeah, it's a good one. I would like to draw another 2-mana card here. I don't know if there is another good 2-mana card for me to draw, but still. I guess they do get bolted if they try to activate the ability here. That's something. This is awkward. I want to... Well, I can't play the Avenger to threaten a trade here because then I can't double spell next turn. So I guess I can flash in a Mind Sensor. Okay. So I will lose 3 life. Probably could have, well, no. Could have maybe discarded the Glorious End. Kind of trading down here, but I don't have much of a choice, so. Okay, pretty straightforward turn here. I think we're losing this game. Just a little too far behind. Okay, I am going to block here. I think I need to. Maybe they give it lifelink or something. Looks like it. Or, oh, they just had a trick. Sure. They don't have a 3-mana 3/3 here. Nice. Yeah. Now I'm actually getting kind of punished for having the Harsh Mentor off the battlefield, because if I still had it on the battlefield, then they wouldn't be able to like guarantee winning this race by giving lifelink. If I just draw, oh, okay, they have a white card here, or at least an expensive card. Wretched Camel, sure, so they have one more play. Mummy Paramount, you got it. It's a good card, but this late in the game, I don't think it's going to do enough here. Got to trade off, and even then, I'm just about dead. I don't even really know how I lost this game. Just like had a bunch of 1-for-1 trades, and then they had this thing, I guess. Block. Maybe, So if I block here, then I miss out on the value from drawing a creature. If I do it this way, this is probably better, because I have to give myself outs to come back in this game. If I do it this way, then I can draw a removal spell. Question is, am I more likely to draw a creature or a removal spell? Spent one removal spell. I've got 1, 2, 3 left, I guess. 4 left. And more than 4 creatures. So I guess I have to bank on drawing a creature. Yikes. Lifelink, lifelink. Yeah. If this were just a sandblast, I would be fine. Okay. That was a good start. Regret playing out the lands now. Forgot that card was in my deck. Lethal Sting. Yeah, that's actually not terrible for me because we can still trade here and here. Deal, I guess. Do I want to do this? Probably need to. If they have any kind of combat trick, I'm going to lose the game. I can trade here later after dealing them another 2 damage. No, they can just gain a life anyway. Or gain 2 life, I guess. Oh, they do have it. Well, I'm not beating that. Unless I draw a creature. Yeah, that's not going to do it. I'm not dead on board, so I shouldn't concede. Good thing I blocked, though, I guess. So multiple Inno-Catcher's name for this player. Go to 1 life. If they have any creature, we're dead. Any pump spell, we're dead. If we don't draw a creature, we're dead. They had wow, a 3rd one? I don't think there's any argument for Glorious End. I can't deal them 14 in 1 turn. Yeah, alright, so the Glorious End, not exactly, you know, selling me there. I think I would rather play a card like this that just blocks most of the stuff in their deck. A lot of pump spells. That's fine though. Okay, let's run it back like this. Wonder how that game goes if I don't cycle the Winged Shepherd. Okay, this is a keep. Gonna lead on the Mentor. So I want to draw lands here for the Ceradon, and I don't want to mess up my curve here. Ooh, that was a very good draw. Boop. So let's think this through. I think I still just want to exert here, even though I sort of lose some damage. Like the untap thing doesn't really do anything. It was probably better just to wait and bank on them not killing this. Wow, missing lands. Okay. They have impeccable timing. They kind of get me here. They do not. Yeah, I guess they're just dead then, because the Gilded Ceradon and the like exert combo is going to be a little too good. Okay. It's definitely a good one. But I don't think it's going to be good enough. get to hit for 5 here. Five mana 4/4. Your stuff can't block. Sandblast in the back. Just don't think there's a card that gets them out of this situation. Okay, Sting the Avenger. You got it. Now just kill your stuff, I guess. I just don't think it matters what I do here. I think I do want to Sandblast the one guy though. So I'll make this unable to block, and I'm going to Sandblast the other one. Sure. So now they're left with a 1/1, and realistically no way to win. They want to keep fighting though. If you have a Torment for me, then you're dead on board. Camel, okay. You have another 2-drop? You do. Now you are not technically dead on board. Oh, now you are. Oops. Spoke too soon. Make one thing unable to block, and you're going to take 2 damage from the ground at least, and 2 damage from the air, and that's lethal. So yeah, pretty good draw from my deck. Not gonna lie, that was probably the best possible draw. Okay. Alright. So a little bit awkward here. We're going to play the Duelist before the Monument, but I think it's worth it. Going to delay the Mind Sensor here. No blocks, so now we get to play the Monument, and then we're going to have the Mind Sensor for 2 mana next turn, which means you get to make a 1/1 with instant speed to trade with the Archer. And this just doesn't feel like it's a very good spot for them. Okay, that's a good card. Unfortunately, the can block an additional creature does not block something with Menace, but it's fine. Maybe I should have compulsory arrested this, but I think we're fine not doing that. Blighted Bat. You got it. So we get to trade with 2 of their creatures here. Ooh, that's a good one as well. Just anything is good here. Paincaster, and an Archer. Okay. Guess my line is Good puncturing blow this, attack with all. I think I need to kill this thing. Probably be in better spot this game if I had just compulsory rested the Minotaur early on. Oh, I wasn't even thinking about that. That was stupid of me. Yeah, no, I really messed this up then. That was actually quite bad. Guess I just don't play anything, and I'm going to go for like a Sandblast on this. Okay, let's try this again without suicide attacking my creatures. Yeah, I think I played this game fairly poorly. Like the turn 4, not playing the rest, was like kind of unclear what I should do, but definitely got punished for it. What just happened here? Cycle? Sure. They're pretty close to dying to the open fire, which is nice. Insult. Okay. I'm dead. That was unexpected. Wow. Yeah, so I guess I seriously misplayed this game. That sucks. Yeah, no, I really messed that game up. Okay, I think this is another time to take out the Glorious End and put in the Servants. They were red, black, I think was their second color. Yeah, red-black. I think this card is probably good against them. Man, really disappointed in how I played that game, though. That was ugly. Just take out a 6-drop. Can't keep this. Can keep this one, fortunately. Caster. Yeah. Guess we're gonna Blazing Volley that. Might win this game. They're down to 12. They actually could die here. No, my math is off by 1. Never mind. Okay. 2-1 here. Just taking it. Okay. I don't really understand that attack, but I'm not blocking. Okay.
Yeah, she'll be here in 10 minutes.
Okay, now I have 2 lethal threats again. Combat trick and a removal spell. I don't know. Maybe they insult to injury, one of the things. 7 mana. Okay. I mean, they should be dead here. They're going to have 1 mana open and 1 card in hand. Okay, GG. Alright, well, we didn't mess this one up. That's good. So we probably should already have won the match, except for the part where we wouldn't have been on the play this game, but man, game 1, that was ugly. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we're going to run it back for game 3. Don't really see any changes. I could think about a Blur of Blades, but I think the Blazing Volley already has that covered, so. Well, maybe it doesn't. Maybe the Dauntless Avens and the Oketra's Avenger are a little too weak to the pinger. Maybe I'll try that. Snap Mulligan. Okay, they keep 7 after a long time. Yuck. I think I have to keep this too. I don't want to go to 5. Just bottom of Plains, I guess. Yeah, I mean, this hand is terrible if we don't draw Mountain, and even if we do, it's not amazing. So we really gotta hit the 8 mountains in the deck. 34 cards. Okay, that was not one of them. Looks like they're color screwed as well. Wow. Okay, easy. Had it all along. I'm actually going to run out... Well, no, let's run out the Duelist here. I was thinking about using the Kindled Fury and the Scavenger. Like, the fact that I don't have double red seems like a reason to play the Scavenger first, but this thing is just a good attacker, so. The Paincaster, eh? Attack here. I think I want to block. Now I think I need to braid this. Losing out on potential mana efficiency by not playing the Puncturing Blow here, but I think it's fine. Ooh, that's good for them. Alright, well, we need to get pretty lucky here with some draw steps. We need them not to have anything absurd. That counts as not absurd, so I guess I'm going to open fire that into turn. Plains does nothing here. Just chucking removal spells at each other. Very exciting game. Okay, I think I'm going to get a bit greedy here and see if I can get a 2-for-1 with the Blazing Volley. Looks like they are choosing to play around it, unfortunately for me. So I'll just fire it off. And fire off the Steward. Okay, that was bad for me. Really wanted to untap with that thing. 3 cards in hand, no plays is probably good for me. This is stressful. This game's going to come down to top decking. I don't know if I can win. If I had a Monument in play, then I would think I have a chance, or a good chance even. Okay, it's a good draw. Better than a land at least. Okay. They didn't instantly kill it, which is good. So they're just like mega flooded or something. Okay, another decent draw. Unburden is in this format, so it's important to hold 2 lands at this point. Okay. Still not doing anything. Okay, another Cycling Desert. Okay. Five points of burn in hand. Getting pretty close to a place where we could kill them. If they don't just kill us now. I think it's dying now. Yeah, okay. Hold the 2 lands, I suppose. It's a good draw. See if they go for the lethal sting right now. Looks like they're not going to. So now we get to go for a Blur of Blades. I'm going to discard one card. Guess I'll discard another. Alright, now with the open fire, it feels like we've won the game. Okay. So they're going to use up a bunch of their mana here, killing that, and then they're going to die to the open fire, I hope. Nice. Okay, that was a little harder than it needed to be, but what are you going to do? I guess I will take out the stupid Glorious End. This looks like a keep. Boop. Whether or not we draw land will determine whether or not we play Desert turn 1. Oh, we did draw land. Now I think we don't play Desert turn 1. Okay. I'm gonna get the Steward online here. Steward with double Dauntless Haven is going to be very, very gross if it works out. Okay. Just gonna flood the board with 1/1s. Should be good. Trade this for an aerial guide at some point. Take 4 here. Could just try to trade now. It's not terrible. I think I'm just going to let it happen. Okay. Deadlands into the bin, and a Plains. And whatever the third card was, an island. Okay. I think I can take 4 one more time to make 3 1/1s here. Sure, that's pretty annoying, I guess. So now I'm actively trying to trade these. Oh, and this is a desert, which means the camel is going to make me discard. Attack with all. Not really sure what this turn looks like for them. Oh, okay, they're getting frisky. block here. Now the question is, do I want to make a 1-1 here? I mean, I guess I don't, because this thing's going to let me rummage. Ooh, this is going to be a fun turn. So I get to attack all. Dang. I really wish I had that Sandblast available right now. Defiant Kenra. Guess is okay. Manolith. Probably can't afford to attack anymore. So this means I can't really beat a counterspell. Gonna dig really deep into the deck. Okay, that's a good one. Wow, they hit the counter. Okay. Nope. Okay, gonna discard the desert. Well, maybe I'll discard this Sunscourge champion. Seems like it shouldn't be too hard to get a lethal attack going here. Tragic Lesson, okay. Yeah, I mean, the opponent has to play defense or they're going to die. Don't think you can attack here. Nice. Glad you agree. Okay. Put a 4/4 into play, gain 4 life. I think I want to lose 3 life compared to my other options. Not that I really want to, but... Well... Yeah. Okay. I think I want to try and see if I can get this to work. If you have a bounce spell, then you got me. Please resolve, and please kill your creature. Of course they have something else. Sure. Okay, I'm pretty happy if they're canceling that. Limits of Solidarity plus Open Fire might just win the game here. 2 cards in hand. Of course one of them's a spell at least. Wow. Okay. Attack. Okay, that attack should cost you the game. I mean, we'll see how this goes, but... 4, 5, 6, 79. Oh, they're dead on board if this works. One card left. Okay, take Exactsies. Nope, they have something else. Okay. Oh, they went to 4. Ugh. If they have something here... Okay. I mean, of course they had that, but... I just need to deal them 1 more point of damage, and then the Open Fire should seal up the game. We have 4 attackers. Can't be that hard. Okay. Dead on board. All right, great game. Okay. Definitely a very good game. So opponents on blue-black control, at least some white cards in there. A lot of clunkers. I don't think this is really a Glorious End matchup. Their deck is not exactly slow. Kind of incredible that we won that game after getting 2 for 1'd pretty badly a couple times. I think I'm just going to run this back. Limits of Solidarity. Really proving its worth there. Don't think I can keep this hand, unfortunately. It's pretty close, but this one I can keep. Bottom a Harsh Mentor. Guess we'll bottom a Limits. Maybe I just bottom a land. Bottom a land and get greedy. Nice. Rewarded. Cycle. Okay. You got a Heckma Sentinels for me? No, you don't. Okay. Could have a countervailing winds here. I'm going to assume it is a countervailing winds, and I'm going to play the Harsh Mentor if they don't do anything here. Gotcha. Can't be a cancel. Countervailing winds can only make me pay 1. Yeah, I won't say anything to them in chat, but got them. That's all. That's all you have to, you know, get from that. When I'm on red-white aggro and the opponent's spending the early game drawing cards, pretty happy about that. Okay, let's see what they do here. No black mana for them, by the way. And they put the other 2 on top. So I'm guessing at least one of them's a black source. Dauntless Haven. Evolving Wilds. Okay, so that's probably the black source that they topped, which makes it interesting. Do they really top a card after Evolving Wilds? Like, that's kind of a big non-bow. This says land, right? Nice, so they're taking 2 damage from this. Let's just draw land. That was okay. Don't want to auto yield to that in case I draw the tap exert guy, if that made any sense. So now take 2 from your Evolving Wilds. Harsh Mentor did its job. I don't think this card belongs in their deck. Tapping very quickly there. Tawcrop Elite. I see. 2 mana. Interesting. So they could have like a bounce spell for 2 mana. I'm not too worried about a bounce spell here. I'm going to try to get them with the Kindled Fury. Oh, they just took out the black mana. That's interesting. Ooh, unsummon. Okay. Annoying, but acceptable. Do I want to cycle this? No, it's pretty good with the Vizier. So they could have a cancel for the Aven now. Guess I'll just run out the servants. If you want to cancel this, go ahead. No. Got a pretty good attack all lined up here, actually, if we do something about this. And even this can do something about that, so. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna go for it, I guess. Got a counterspell for that one. Okay, cannot pay. A little bit annoying what's going on right now. I want to draw a land so we can double spell. It's not a land. Interesting that that snap resolved. Pretty surprised about that. Might have to open fire on this, because now they can exert this one. Tap down my flyer. See if they do it. No. Interesting. Not really sure why. Got a farm to market, I guess. Oh, I shouldn't auto yield to that. Turn off auto yields. Yeah, I mean, we saw that coming. Could play the frontline Devastator. Presumably it has good attacks here. Next turn I can double spell. Yeah, maybe that's fine. See if they counter this. Looks like they're thinking about it. Okay, that seems quite nice. See if it resolves. Sure, makes sense. I guess I should have done this the other way around, but this still feels pretty good. Okay, take 8. I think that was a good deal. Now they're just very close to dead, given that I have the open fire. Definitely felt like it took a lot of discipline to play out the desert a couple turns ago rather than wait to cycle it. Uh-oh. Approach. Fun. Okay. Interesting. I think this is fine. which happens. Open fire this. And we play that. 4 creatures to 0, no wrath, hopefully. Yeah. No Cryptic Serpent, hopefully, or whatever that card's called. Okay. Guess I attack all here, as weird as that is, and then I just pitch 2 cards to this thing. They could have like a Sandblast here and like totally wreck me. That seems wrong to me. But what do I do about this? So I'm not going to do the math to figure out when they're drawing the approach again. I could discard like the, I feel like that's just a bad play though, right? Maybe I discard the champion. Okay. Guess I replay this. This is really tough. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. I feel like they're just gonna kill me with the approach. Alright, now I get to flash this in. Feels like I'm dead. It feels like they mark it and then I lose. I don't think I have any removal spells that can deal with this thing. Can't really afford to discard this. I think I'm just dead. Yeah, like now basically no matter what next turn they're going to have the approach. So Yeah, I mean, they have the approach in hand, so can't deal them 11 here. Dang. All right. So I think this actually is a Glorious End matchup. Crazy as that might be. Dutiful Servants can come out. Pursue Glory probably isn't good enough. But yeah, let's run it like this. Maybe the 6-drop is not good enough either, though I'm not sure what I'd take out for it. I just don't want to draw 6 lands, I guess. That's the big deal. Maybe let's try a Gideon's Defeat over that. Let's play first. I'm gonna keep this, but it's slow. I would love a 2-drop off the top. That would make this like salvageable. Okay, opponent's mulliganing. That's a good sign. Okay. 2-drop off the top. Please. Never lucky, but at least we get to cycle that. Okay, a couple Dauntless Avens. Block, 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 block. Cool. Do not give this flying. Land was bad. Okay, so we're walking into like a farm. Mm-hmm. Cycle a Blue Desert. Okay. Cycle a Red Desert. Interesting. Got a bounce spell for me, maybe? Nope. Approach. Okay. So we can't set this up yet. Mark it, okay. I mean, I don't think they're going to be in time. They're 3 cards deep. I mean, the good news is, even if they somehow get to cast it, we get to end the turn, which means, yeah, gonna be in good shape. Talk Crop Elite, okay. Got another removal then, apparently. Sure. One card in hand. Okay, that is not it. That's not gonna do it either. We might actually be getting there with the Glorious End. Ooh. Makes sense. Take 4. They're like 5 or so cards deep into the thing. I could go for the Glorious End. I don't think I should do that, so I lose to a removal spell. Or a bounce spell, or like anything. Oh my god. Ooh. All right, well, finally up there, trophy number 1. I will be drafting more of this format as much as I can in the near future. So once again, see you soon, and thanks for watching.